So 845 Naval Air Squadron deploy out on exercise Clockwork, which is the annual exercise up here at Royal Norwegian Air Force Base Bardufoss, to complete our environmental training in the cold weather environment. So essentially it's practicing the disciplines that we fly at home, anywhere in the world, but just honing those in these Arctic conditions. So things such as flying in the mountains, underslung loads, snow landings, also covering things like trooping and formation. The main difference compared to landing at home, when we land out here, the snow, essentially with the downdraft that the Merlin causes, kicks up all that loose, fresh powder snow, and it creates those conditions that we refer to as whiteout. Essentially meaning that the pilot has very few references that he can land the helicopter on. So what we learn to do is we fly a pretty standard approach that we would do back in the UK to a marker. Now out here that could be a group of Royal Marines in a small huddle or a rock, depending on the kind of scenario that we're in. And we look to hold that reference and put it as close to the aircraft as we can. At points you might lose that reference as you're coming down, as that snow cloud starts to build. You just have to a certain extent, hold your nerve, hoping that that snow cloud will dissipate and that you'll regain those references. And that's where the crewmen can feed in. They'll start to have eyes on the ground, how close we are away from it. But essentially, they're bringing it down to the ground.
It's a bit of a step up from the UK, really. As long as all the other jobs that we normally do in the UK, we've got the temperature and the changing environment that we have to work through on top of our normal roles. The aircraft have been working brilliant out here, considering the temperature changes from around 0 to pushing down to, in the -20s. This morning we did our yearly log move, which is going up to the cabins, up to the mountain cabins there. That we had about 4 or 5 tons of logs that needed taking up, and there's no direct path, so you can't road move any of these logs up there. It's part of a safety for the cabins to be manned with all the logs so they can burn and stay warm throughout the winter. Whereas for us, we could do it in 3 or 4 hours, which we've done today. It's good to do for the locals.
Out here on cold weather exercises, operating in a cold weather environment, doing our maintenance procedures out in the cold weather and just getting to grips with what Norway's got to offer. I'm not going to lie, it is arduous when you're outside in -14 and you're doing jobs where you've got to put little nuts onto little bolts. It's very hard to obviously get dexterity.
The cold plays a big part on the aircraft and the airframe. When it's out on the line, ready to go, we need to make sure that the ice and the snow is removed as much as possible. And when the aircraft starts up, the anti-icing components obviously kick in. Serviceability has been pretty good. We always encounter the odd problem here and there, which we've managed to remedy quite quickly. We've achieved some decent flying hours. We've achieved some of the tasking that we've needed to achieve for the current seas.